Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What in the world is going on? Oh my goodness. Did I just hear what I thought did that just really happen? What the world? What in the world is this dude talking about? What is he talking about? I don't even know what this. Oh my goodness. That is some interesting stuff there. Oh my gosh. Mike Novogratz. Oh wow. That is something right there. Guys have to forgive me. I am not in my best of it just kind of I spent the last few hours working on some stuff that I should not have spent my time working on, which is crazy. I know Black Impact. Matic is going insane. And I freaking reallocated out of that too soon. I really, really did. Way too soon. Goodness gracious. I mean, I got it a penny, maybe a penny one, maybe a penny two. I thought I was cool at, 40 cents. Oh my goodness, crazy. But I mean, I didn't go into fiat, so at least I didn't do that. I did put it back into crypto, but I took profits 2 times, if not 3 times, and put it in the other stuff there. Interesting. Yeah, so shout out to all the people who own some of that Polygon, formerly known as Matic. So hopefully we get some more people to jump in and comment and say, hey, the new channel, finally trying to get it together. That's what I spent hours trying to put a YouTube channel art up, which was ridiculous. Which reminded me that I needed to continue my process of hiring a virtual assistant. So I actually just scheduled some interviews for that. But boy, oh boy, I was so excited earlier today. I listened to Crypto Eddie, and shout out to Crypto Eddie. I appreciate you checking in on the Crypto Siege earlier. I saw you messaged me. I appreciate that. Yeah, so the channel got a copyright strike for live streaming a Ripple live stream. I saw other people like Alex Cobb or whatever do it. So I thought it was fine. And so apparently not. And yeah, so Ripple did a copyright thing. And so I went through the steps that YouTube provided to reach out to Ripple, which is just an email asking them to kind of retract something, given that the video has been taken off, but haven't heard back from them. So that's the deal. 90 days. Yeah, and that couldn't have come at the absolute worst time ever for that to happen. So started a new YouTube channel, and yeah, and it's the Crypto Siege, all one word, the Crypto Siege, all one word there. So that is the latest and the greatest as far as that goes there. Interesting stuff coming out of Twitter. I mean, did you guys see that video? Those videos from Mike Novogratz? Let's do this. Let me see. Let's do this. I don't know. Let me see if you guys can hear this song. I'm not used to streaming live from YouTube. I usually use a third party like Zoom or StreamYard. What's going on, Trey Hauser? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, the channel got a strike on it, man. So he had to set up a new channel. I'm glad you found it. Appreciate you being here. But I really I'm not used to accustomed to going live this way. So I don't know what, if anything, I can do here. Yeah, and that crazy Andy Tuesday, really crazy. So I don't know all the things that I can do here. Because I don't know how to share. Let me see if you guys can hear this. Let me know if you can hear this. I'm gonna play one of my intros. Let's play blockchain. See if you guys can hear it.
Blockchain monkeys, how are you, my friend?
What's going on, my brother, man?
It is great to see you, man.
We wish to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Blockchain. We talking about it. Intellectual trash. It's the up in the streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain.
We're talking about it. Intellectual trash.
It's the up in the streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. First we research, then we research that research. Throw it on a nano ledger, pull that heat first. We used to fun and the Twitter beef.
Because it's a standard in this XRP. Kyle T. Moore, what's going on, bro? Keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes.
Bitcoin is talking. And shout out to my blockchain monkeys who came out at us up all into our beat chain. All they get is Rockwood with it. You can give us the W. Cause it's gorillas in the jungle.
Yo said it loose. They're walking with me. Oh, they're feeling me. ODL, that's the order, man. Liquidity. Nova Grass. What in the world?
Blockchain. We talking about it. Intellectual trash. It's the up in the streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. We talking about it. Intellectual trash. It's the up in the streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I'm talking mad research. It'll make a head.
Because it was CKJ and it was always 50K with some TMI. That's a lot of legendary. How you living? Did I say V-Chain? Token vision. I'm going to put the rocket in the universe. So this is freedom here. I'm talking Roger V. I'm an arson.
Blockchain. We talking about it. Intellectual trash. It's the up in the streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. We talking about it. Intellectual trash. It's the up in the streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. How you living?
They say we're doomed. I beg to differ. Roses on the moon.
How you living? They say we doomed. I beg to differ. Roses on the moon.
Are you participating?
So I'm glad that worked there. Interesting stuff for sure. What's going on, Ron? Siege, my friend, introduced me to XRP when it moons. What's an appropriate thank you gift? Siege, my friend. I don't know. What would you get your friend who introduced you to XRP? What I would say is the best gift that you could give your friend that introduced you to XRP would be to stay profitable, and set a goal for generational wealth. Siege, I thought you had left the States due to the capital gains taxes. Joe's been talking about. Yeah, that's interesting stuff right there. Very, very. I wonder if his brother is really, really keen on that. His brother might be able to get it. Is it a brother or is it a son? I forget which one. That's into some kind of really crazy stuff. But anyway, yeah, Willie Washington, I'm glad you found the channel, man. I'm glad you guys are finding the channel. Very, very interesting times. Did you guys hear the latest from Mike Novogratz? Mike Novogratz said that the XRP army was like Trump support. And he also said that XRP was a meme coin. A meme coin. This dude, and then he also said in that same interview that Ripple, the stock is has been performing like he called it a dog. Like he called it crypto crappy stock to hold. Mike Novogratz. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Very, very, very interesting, to say the least. Yeah. Yeah, sure did. He sure did. What? Mike Novogratz. Very, very, very interesting, to say the least, guys. So listen, the market is doing what the market does. Again, shout out to those of you who hold a little bit of that freaking Polygon. Man, yeah, it was 70 something cents last night, 75 cents. I think I woke up this morning, it was 71. Very, very interesting. Look at Ethereum. It's just, what's Ethereum moving? Is Ethereum moving because of the latest news there? What's going on? Let's see what Polygon is right now. Oh, what the? 87 cents. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. I definitely freaking took profit on this thing way too soon. Oh my gosh. I've been so busy wasting my time trying to put together YouTube channel art and fixing, resizing images. Like I had to tell my daughter today, remind me to hire your VA. Remind me to hire the VA. I'm spending hours trying to do something that I could pay someone $5 to do. Like it was ridiculous. And I have to keep reminding myself, right? Like I've been in the process of hiring a VA for our business, for our channel. And it's been a bit of a process, right? Because I'm also right in the middle of just like this major workshop that I'm working on as well. And so, yeah, spent hours doing that. And I haven't looked at Blockfolio or anything. I still got to get workshop stuff done. I haven't even done that yet. So that's one of the key things, guys. Number one, if you got yourself a cash flow business, which I would not understand why you would not, but if you have a cash flow business, it's so important to be working on your business and not in your business. Like I teach this all the time, and yet I've made the mistake again this morning and falling back into old habits. And Miss Crypto C's just like, babe, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You're spending hours on this. Why? Right? It's just so weird because like when I wake up and I get focused on something, I just zoom, right? And so, and that's why the difference between using Fiverr or Upworks or someone to do work for you versus having a virtual assistant that you're paying, is because when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you think about, or before you go to bed the night before, is assigning the VA some work, right? That's really the difference. So, yeah, anyway, that was really, really crazy. So the long and the short of that ramble that I just went on was that I have not even looked at Blockfolio today. Not a peep, not a nothing. And now I don't want to, because I just saw it's 87 cents. And I just realized that I took 50 to 65% of that and put it into other things. And if I would have left it there, so it's a matter of kind of like rotating too soon, I guess. I don't know. I have to figure it out. But yeah, if I would have left it there, that would have been, I don't know. Who knows? I mean, I rotated it into, XRP, right? I rotated it into, no, I rotated it all into XRP, everything. I don't think I did anything in the VeChain. Yeah, so in any case, I haven't even looked at it to see what's going on. So guys, get yourself a cash flow business, number one. Number two, focus your energy on working on your business and not in your business. Goodness gracious, that was a trip. So I will look at the block follow, I guess. But listen, guys, using this YouTube, not using a third-party app to live stream is a little bit different for me because I do like to share a lot of the things that I find. And Mike Novogratz, his obviously has just lost his XRP is a meme coin. Now I'll let you listen to it, but you won't be able to see it. This is the one where he says XRP army is like Trump supporters.
XRP. This is something that I've been invested in for a long time, and they've obviously had, they are going through some issues. How do you feel about XRP?
Full disclosure, I own some of Ripple equity, and it's been a painful trade because the company's stock trades like dog's breakfast, and they own 55% of the XRPs, and so one of the prices is wrong, right? If you think about XRP at what's it traded $1.20 times 58 billion, that company should be worth $60 billion just because of the XRP they have on the balance sheet, but it trades at about $3 billion. And so something's way off. So I've never liked the XRP token because you've got one group that owns so much of it. Let alone you've got the SEC breathing down the necks of the two founders, the CEO, the founder, and the company. And so why is it going up? Crypto communities are like sports fans. Have you ever been to an English football game? Literally, their mouths they make Philadelphia Eagles fans look polite. But there's tribal nature, and over years the XRP army has built up a real community of people that really want to believe it. It reminds me a little bit of Trump supporters. So you could tell them anything. They believe he stole the election.
True.
Like Trump supporters, interesting stuff right there. What's going on, Norseman? Appreciate you being here, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you didn't get a chance to do so on the way in. Got to build out a new channel or start a new channel. It's The Crypto Siege. Obviously, you guys know you're here. Please spread the word. And if you're on Twitter, would you let the guys know out there on Twitter that The Crypto Siege is live? Hopefully, they will come and hang out, and hopefully, we'll get the family back for sure. But yeah, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, I was going to use StreamYard. I think on the next stream, I will. I'll use StreamYard, so this way you guys can not only see or hear what I'm sharing, but at least you'll be able to see it. But let's look at. I wish I could share my phone with you. Maybe you guys could see it that way. Because I have a phone screen share thing, but it's kind of, I can't remember the name of it. It's like, it's not screen share, but what's this? Anybody know the screen share thing on Windows 10? What's it called? I bet you if I Google it, it's not a screen share or some other thing. But let's look at this blockfolio real quick. Money likes all political platforms. yeah, no kidding. So guys, that is kind of the word on the street. Yeah, wow, it's just unbelievable to see Polygon doing those kind of numbers, and it's moving, right? I told some people before, about a month and a half ago, that a lot of platforms were moving to Matic. Like a lot of the platforms were they were loving the layer 2 solutions that Matic, Polygon, formerly known as Matic, a lot of people were moving there, right? Because the whole Ethereum thing. And I watched Crypto Banter, and he had like 3 or 4 people on there talking. And one of them was like a DeFi NFT platform person. And she was saying that a lot of the dApps and the creators were looking to, they were moving, not looking, they were moving to Polygon. You know, and I was like, that was when it was maybe 12, 14 cents or something. I was like, man, I'm happy that I got, you know, I decided to, you know, to put money in the Matic. I didn't put much. I think I put $1,000 in the Matic. That was it. Like we had a few, and I was said, you know, let's put some other places and see. And Matic was one of them. And I just put like $1,000, a little over $1,000, maybe. It actually was like $1,010. Thinking about that, and if that would be like $70-something thousand now from $1,000, or actually even more than that. And it's too late now. I already moved it. I took profit, you know, 2 or 3 times where I took out 65% of the Matic that I had. So that's very, very interesting lesson. Now I put it in to something, you know, that I just believe is just going to, but think about that. It went from 1 cent to 80-something cents. That's 80-something X. So now I got to look at to see is XRP, which, you know, we were buying, you know, 17 cents, you know, 12 cents, you know, 20 cents. Is it going to 80X? I mean, goodness gracious, I just would have never in gazillion years would have thought that Matic would have gotten up to that much. But that's a very interesting lesson to learn, for sure. What's going on, XRP Joe? Good to see you, my friend. It is good to see you. Welcome to the new channel. Thank you, XRP Joe. I appreciate that. Yeah, very, very interesting. Because I know I only did it because I've seen Alice Cobb do it so many times. I don't know why it was an issue, but apparently it was. So Norseman says TeamViewer. It's an app to remote onto someone's PC. TeamViewer. Okay, that's an app, huh? It's an IT app to remote to someone's PC. I've never heard of TeamViewer, but I do know that my phone has a screen share thing, and you link it up to your computer. But you gotta find what the computer's version is. So maybe it is called something. Oh, it shares the PC. So I want to share my phone to my PC. That's what I'd like to do. And I can't remember what it's called on Windows 10, because Windows 10 has it. You hook your you find whatever it is on Windows 10, whatever that's called, and I don't know if it's Screen Viewer. What is it called? Screen Viewer. And I have it on my phone, but I can never remember my phone. I have it on my laptop, but I can never remember the stupid name of it. Can never remember the name of it. I don't know if it's screen share or share. I don't know. Also, I would share that with you. It's so weird that you can't find your stuff here on. But anyway, Novogratz, that is some very, very interesting stuff to hear him say something like that. Video voice recorder. And it's such a weird name, and I can't remember it. But in any case, that is the deal there, guys. Norseman says it has to be an app. Yeah, so it's something that you get if you have a Windows, if you have a PC, that's something that's on the PC that you kind of connected, I don't know, via Bluetooth. I think you connected via Bluetooth. There's something screen connect or something like that, Norseman. I can't remember what it is. Screen Connect, self-hosted remote desktop software app. Screen Connect. Of your customers. Yeah, that's not what I want. So anyway, does YouTube have an app for it? I don't know, my friend. That would be nice if they did. Doesn't YouTube have an app for it? I don't know. So that is what's going on right now, guys. What's going on with Mike Novogratz? I was so excited to share with you guys this big time, massive news. U.S. Bank is getting ready to get into crypto custody. That is massive, absolutely massive. Currency Cloud is making more moves in the APAC region, which is going to be just great for Ripple because that's a Ripple partner. The Vadi is making big time moves. We're all getting prepared and getting ready for this freaking Flare Networks launch, which is going to be really, really exciting. I'm telling you, I really just feel really, really good about what's going on with that Flare Network. I think it's going to be absolutely outstanding. I think that the daily payouts are going to shock people. I really, really do believe it. And I do believe that the vast majority of people that get that Spark token are not going to sell it. I find it to be lunacy to think about selling it. Like, why would you sell it? Why would you sell that Spark token? Now, look, if you're in the situation, look, you got some stuff that you got to get done out there in the fiat world. Look, you got to do you got to do what you need to do. But if you're not in that situation, right, if you're behind on your rent or mortgage, you got to do what you got to do, right? But a bill, I don't know, right? If you got a bill, if it's on time and you're making payments on it, right, that's one thing. But, look, if your car's getting ready to get repossessed, I got it. I understand. But if it's just a bill payment, like for me, that Spark token is going to go up in value and it's just a massive, massive way. But, you got to do what you feel is best for you. Because I'm not selling any of my Spark token in the beginning. I will be definitely delegating the votes. I will be definitely minting XRP. I mean, without hesitation. Day one, I am all over the Flare network. Day one. I don't care about that 5% fee to mint the FXRP. I don't. Doesn't matter to me. Because that Spark token is going to be something. And you don't, the 5% is gone, got it. But, you still have your XRP. And then the Probity Vault thing with Trustline is as well. This is just a new world of finance. And, hanging out in that old world, fiat traditionally, like the only reason why we've taken fiat, crypto into fiat is we took 10 grand out of something. I forget what it was. I don't know what it was. I forget. I don't remember. And we put it into to our sound saving instrument, our other sound saving instrument. And actually what we did is we didn't even do that. We borrowed against that crypto, got 10 grand. Got 10 grand in fiat because it's a sound saving. It's a dividend paying cash value life insurance. They don't take fiat. They don't take crypto right now. And so we borrowed against the crypto to put into that policy. Right. And we're going to be doing it again at an even bigger amount, even big, like 35 grand will be the next one we're going to do because again, that's a dividend paying, pays you dividends. You earn interest on your money in there as well. And it comes obviously with a big time death benefit too. So is she going to take you? Probably not.
What?
No. Is she going to take you? I'll take you. Don't worry. What time you going to be there?
2:30.
Okay. Yeah. So baby Miss Little Miss Crypto C is just got to get off to work. But guys, yeah, I apologize. I will figure it out. Yeah, it's yeah. I'll figure it out, Norseman. I've used it before, which is very, very odd. But for some reason, I can never remember the name of the stupid thing that on this computer. Like it's not. It's. I don't even know. Again, I don't know if it's what you would call it, an app software in the computer. I don't know. But I'll find it. I am going to use StreamYard on the next. Crypto Eddie, hey, how are you? Yes, you found me. You know, I appreciate you hanging out today. Good to see you. Seeing Restream. Maybe that's it. Norseman, maybe that's what it is called, Restream. Which is a weird name. I think you're right about that. I think it is actually Restream. Which is really crazy. I think that is it. Man, how'd you find it? Isn't that a weird name for screen share? Like you want to share something and they calling it Restream. So Crypto Eddie, I appreciate you reaching out to me today. I think it was today. Really appreciate you checking in. That was very, very kind of you. Yeah, so I got a copyright strike for live streaming Ripple event, which I didn't know that I couldn't do it. I had been seeing Alex Cobb and other people live stream it. But yeah, Ripple did a copyright thing. So YouTube gave me a copyright strike. And and so I've reached out to Ripple via what YouTube gave me to reach out to them to ask them to retract it since the to retract the copyright violation since the video, YouTube had taken the video down. But I mean, it was just what YouTube gave me was just a regular email, like a regular Gmail, which to me doesn't sound like that's something from Ripple. But so if anyone knows of any other way to get a hold of Ripple to contact them about that copyright strike, I wrote them, I messaged whoever that Gmail thing was and said, I didn't know the video has been taken down. Can you, reach out to YouTube and take that off there? Because it's going to be 90 days before I'll be able to do anything on the channel. At first, I thought it was 7 days, but it's not 7 days. It's 90 days. So that's where it is. So I had to start a new channel, and which is always very interesting to do in any case. So appreciate you being here, Crypto Eddie. I think, yeah, sure did. That sounds a bit weird. Was it a Polina? What's a Polina? I don't know. Oh, her name. No, it was the email was MVUL like GUS@gmail, something like that. Ripple employee. No, it wasn't Polina. In fact, let me see if I can find it. No, I can't find it from here, so I have to.
Love to see.
No, it was she mentioned reaches out to the community. Oh, she sometimes reaches out to the community. Oh, gotcha. No, it was M. I think it was initial M, VULPES something. Vopels. Yeah, it was VULPES @gmail. M as in Mary, Vopels @gmail. And I just seemed odd for me that would be a contact for Ripple, but that's what YouTube said. YouTube said, click this here to reach out to the claimant. And that's what I did. So in any case, that's what it was. Andy Tuesday, I'm open to that. I am definitely open to that. Andy says you're a Ripple spokesman. They should give you some free Flare tokens for the inconvenience, right? So that's kind of where it is there with it, guys. That's why the new channel. Yeah, very, very interesting. So Restream, you're right. I think that is what it is, Norseman. And what that does, I can connect, my phone and computer, and I can share what's on my phone But that Mike Novogratz news, did you see that, Crypto Eddie? That was just, I don't understand that guy. Yeah, Crypto. Yeah, she reached out. Crypto Eddie actually reached out. Yeah. So for him to say that XRP is like a meme coin, and then he's crapping on Ripple, the stock, saying it is a crap. Oh, I just woke up. What did he say? Yeah, two things on Twitter I found. Crypto two video. He was being interviewed, and in two different parts of the interview, one he said the XRP army is like Trump supporters. He likened the community to like Trump supporters. And then the other comment he said was that XRP, he said Bitcoin is going to do its thing because of blah, blah, blah. And Ethereum is going to do its thing most likely because of blah, blah, blah. And then he said all the other things like Doge, Litecoin, XRP are like meme coins. So Bitcoin to Satoshi Vision, Litecoin, Doge, and XRP. Those are the four he mentioned. He said they were like meme coins. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know what's up with Novogratz. I really don't. But it is exciting to see U.S. Bank doing what they're doing as far as getting involved in crypto custody. That is awesome. Crypto Eddie shared that in her video earlier today that I watched. I mean, that is absolutely massive news.
Hello?
What's up? Right, so that's absolutely massive news for sure. Really excited about that. It's great to see what's going on with Navati and Currency Cloud as well. So that's really cool. And look, so again, I want to say congrats to all of you that hold Polygon, because formerly known as Matic. Yeah, Crypto Eddie, I took profit on that way too soon. It's crazy to think you do something at 15 or 20x and it turns out being too soon. Now, I certainly did not put that into, actually what I did is I put it into stable coins, and I racked up a bunch of stable coin money between taking profit, and I put it into XRP. But boy, oh boy, I first invested in that at 1 cent. I would have thought that it would get to 85 cents, that it would 82x, 84x. I just never thought it would. But I remember hearing a lady on YouTube saying she was talking DeFi and NFTs, and she brought up Matic at the time. And she said that a lot of people were moving to Matic for their layer 2. They weren't going to Cardano, but they were going to Matic. Now, I don't know if Cardano 84x'd. I don't think it has. But boy, I invested into Matic at $1, at a penny, in 1 cent, or a penny 0.2 or a penny 0.1, something like that. That's what it was when I invested into that. And I took profit, 2 or 3 times, and I stacked up. I took profits from ANKR, from EGLD, from RSR. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. This is just what I'm doing. Reserve protocol for me in the Crypto Seizures home, that's going to be my next, if you will, dedicated, focused investment, in the same way that I dedicated and focused and invested in XRP. RSR is going to be that one for me. Yeah. I think that reserve rights protocol is going to be a massive thing. So I'm really looking forward. I've invested in that thing now 2 times during the bull. Like, I mean, I was investing in that at 0.008, and I went ahead and invested in it again at 6 cents and at 8 cents. Because I plan on making that same commitment to RSR, reserve rights protocol, like I did to XRP. That's how confident I am about that one. XRP Joe says, Kevin Smith, the director of Clerks and Chasing Amy, is all over NFTs. It's becoming big. And look, did you guys see that recent little 1 minute video with Michelle? Is Monica Long and this Michelle what at Ripple? I forget her name, with the black hair. Goodness gracious, I forget her name now. I always can remember the Monica, can't remember the Michelle. But she did a little 1 minute little clip there that they showed her, and she said that Ripple was in on CBDCs and NFTs. Now, Brad has not said that. David Schwartz has not said anything about NFTs, but she said it. Why can't I remember her name? I can't remember her name, but she said it. Ripple was focusing on CBDCs and NFTs. Michelle Bond, that's it. Thank you, goodness gracious. Thank you, Crypto Eddie. That's it. Michelle Bond, yeah, she said that. Little 50-second little thing. She said CBDCs and NFTs. Now, this is the first time I've heard someone, I know exploring NFTs on the ledger has been brought up by XRPL Labs, I believe. But I don't think I've heard anyone from Ripple actually say that they were into that. And I think that's the thing that Brad Garlinghouse did not want to say when Thinking Crypto, shout out to that dude, Thinking Crypto, asked him, what is that kind of big thing that you see? And he said he wasn't going to answer. But it looks like it's going to be NFTs, and why not? We all heard, thanks to Crypto Eddie, that CZ Binance is building an NFT marketplace. Like, that dude is something. But I just got this feeling, Eddie, that the Flare network is going to be so massive that I could not look. We had a certain amount of XRP that we were going to dedicate to our sound saving instrument, which is the Celsius network. Like, we had a set amount, we had a set value, and I couldn't go back on that, right? Because we like signed it, and me and Miss Crypto C's come to this agreement. And so I couldn't say, no, you know what, now let's not do that unless this whole Flare network thing is going on. So I just reset a new milestone. And I said, you know what, I got to get to this certain amount of new XRP so that I can participate on the Flare networks. And so I came just short of it, because I wanted to, I came just short of it. So, so that's enough for me to really fully go into the Flare networks, because it's a nice amount, right? A lot of people would, give their left arm for that amount of XRP. So I'm going to do it because I just think the Flare thing is, I think people don't understand how massive it's going to be. I think, like, I really don't think they understand it. I wish we could be confident about the numbers. But I think there's a reason why, I heard recently that LD Capital invested in the Flare networks, which is apparently they're a major Asian firm with assets under management in crypto. So I think people just don't understand how big Flare is going to be. But unfortunately, I would not be able to convince Miss Crypto Seeds to change the plan. So yeah, we're gonna stay with the first plan, but now we have a new plan to go heavy on that Flare networks, really get a bunch of Spark, and then eventually YFin, because I really do think that is going to be a game changer. It is going to be like, I think Flare Networks, because of the Spark token, can be very much like Celsius Network, because you can just get Spark on your Spark, right? You can get Spark on your Spark token, right? And so, right, you keep delegating those things, right? Then you got your FSATs, you just keep getting more and more Spark. And I think that Spark token is, I personally think it's going to be very much like Uniswap in terms of their rate of growth. I think that's exactly what's going to happen with the Flare networks. Look, I could be wrong, but I do believe that. I mean, I really, really do. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to kind of get around, what the banks and all these things were looking to do. But I got to tell you what, I hope you got a tax plan set. For me, we have a plan set, right? We're just going to take we're going to take 5 figures out a month, and we just going to, do our thing with that. We're not going to, what is it? We're not going to cash out crypto and put it in some bank and pay, God knows how amount of capital gains tax. Not going to do that. We're planning on, using Celsius, putting either all, or I don't know how we're going to do it, either all or some of the XRP value into stable coins, and and kind of take the value that way. Let's say, for example, let's say you have $100,000 in XRP, right? After the bull run, after this bull cycle, you can put it on the Celsius network and earn anywhere from 10 to 15%, 10 to 12%, right, on stable coins, right? So $100,000 in XRP, you transfer that into stable coin, you put that on the Celsius network, you take your whatever that is a month out, whatever that would be. I don't know what that would be. Not very much, but you still have 100 grand, right? You're just taking the interest every month, and that's how you're living your life. And you obviously, once you put that in fiat per month, then that's part of your income for taxes, right? And hopefully you guys got a cash flow business, hopefully, right? So that you can obviously do your write-offs and from your tax, from your taxes and stuff like that. So you just figure out your amount, right? And so our amount, it will be, when we transition some or all of that into stable coins, that will take out 5 figures a month, every single month, right? And so we keep that value, we take out every month 5 figures, and we live our lives, right? And then come the bear market, the real bear market, not the summer bear market, but the real bear market, we go back again and we begin to research and accumulate assets, right? And so that's kind of the plan there, because 10 a month is only 120 a year, right? And so, we can deal with that in terms of, what is it? In terms of income tax or whatever kind of tax they're going to want to charge, we can, we have businesses where we can write off the income, right? A good portion of that income. So that's kind of our plan, right? And so do you have your plan, right? And the other thing that I would highly recommend you guys start looking into is a second passport. Crypto Eddie, I know you travel a bunch. I would start looking into a second passport for sure. Because things are interesting if you're in the States, right? And I think you want to have different options. And we are looking into citizenship by investment. If you guys don't know what that is, you definitely want to get familiar with that program and how it works, because that will allow you visa-free travel, depending on where you get the citizenship by investment. And so you can begin to explore and begin to explore the different options to you. So a good channel to follow for that, to begin to learn that, is Nomad Capitalist. And And then you can begin, obviously, you can look at offshore banking and stuff like that as well. Offshorecapitalist.com is a good one for that also. So for me, I've been telling Miss Crypto Siege that lately, more and more in my heart of hearts, this message of go to where you are treated best has been resonating with me. And, when some dude or dudette comes out with, taxes of 45% for capital gains, and then the lady is talking about 80-something% taxes. That's not being treated best in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And so, yeah, looking into that. Are you guys familiar with CBI at all? Citizenship by investment? Anybody familiar with that? Terrence Radford, good to see you, my friend. Terrence Radford is in the building. Appreciate you checking in, bro. Citizenship by investment. Anybody ever heard of it? CBI? Very, very interesting thing. I got to tell you. Very, very, very interesting. Crypto Eddie checked in. We're just waking up in the morning. I appreciate that. So that's the word on the street, guys. Anybody familiar with that? Citizenship by investment. I think it's something to really want to look into. The channel to kind of learn that, get familiar with it, is Nomad Capitalist. He has, every now and then, he has a young lady on there who is into crypto. Who has her channel as well, that talks about that. She talks mainly about crypto, and she talks about the citizenship by investment. Yeah, that's what the citizenship by investment is, Andy Tuesday. You invest into the country, and they give you citizenship. Yeah, it's called citizenship by investment, CBI. Very, very powerful tool, and I'm really liking. We're looking into St. Kitts and Nevis as the one that we're gonna do, because again, it's visa free travel to like 140 countries. So that's really, really cool for sure. You know what I mean? And so go where you're treated best. Yeah, and so it's like, what do you think the sentiments are from the U.S. on crypto? Right? It's not like Singapore's, I can tell you that, right? So it's not like Portugal's, right? And so it's not like Japan's, or maybe not even the UK, really, but certainly not like Japan's, right? And so, yeah, right. If this is your thing, as crypto is one of those big time income streams for you, it's something to consider for sure. I'll talk more about it on other streams. I've got to figure out if I'm even going to do Generational Wealth Wednesday tonight. I have so much to do on my workshop. Generally, Generational Wealth Wednesday is at 7 p.m. Eastern time, but I'm in this high level workshop, and yeah, it's been consuming a lot of my time, and I got a project that I have to get done by Saturday. Yeah, so involves some ClickFunnels work, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff I got to get done. So we'll see. I appreciate you guys being here today. I really, really do. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Without question, Japan was. I can't wait to go to Japan. I just looking it's so beautiful in so many different ways. It's just like, I cannot wait to go. My dude, I got from the channel is stationed out there, or living out there in Japan. I cannot wait to visit. Hopefully we'll get to see Crypto Eddie as well. We're out there as well, but can't wait to go there. Go to where you're treated best. I mean, and current administration is not hesitating. It's like, it's so funny because people like, they think, oh, well, we're not there yet, so that doesn't really apply. But where are you planning on going? Are you planning on being there? Are you planning on being in the first, let's get to the top 5%, right? If you're not there already. And then are you planning on being in the top 1% and perhaps even the top 1% or 1%? Because if you are, you can't be excited about what's going on and what they're proposing, right? Scary stuff, very, very, very scary stuff. Restream. I'm going to make a note of that now, Norseman, so that I can do it just in case, because I think Miss Crypto Seeds just came back from dropping off little Miss Crypto Seeds. It's so hard to remember that. Screen. Exactly. That's right. $1 million a year is not going to be anything. You're exactly right about that, Andy. It's not going to be anything. Restream. There it is. I got it now. Now I have it. All right, guys. Listen, I am going to end this stream. Thank you again so much for hanging out on the new Crypto Seizures channel. I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in when we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya.